Next in the delulu series is Libra. So this is the first of the air signs. So the way I think this is going to show up is you got to remember Libra's about balance and harmony. Look, this sign, it can either show as being really good with conflict resolution or somebody who avoids it. It very much depends on where they're at. But this sign is ruled by Venus, and Venus tends to get a little carried away about things. That's the truth. Romance. This sign is related to relationships and interconnection. So again, the way this is going to show up is like I feel it could be perhaps you had like really strict parents, caregivers who were just, I don't know, maybe not strict so much, but like maybe there was a lot of conflict, a lot of fighting, and it was just very, very chaotic. This is not the vibe for Libra. So this will then force them into avoiding, creating a fantasy world. I feel like utopia would be the spot that Libra would think about, where everything's fair for everyone. Everyone gets their voice, they're heard, what they want, this type of stuff. Everybody's happy, there's no conflict. This is where it would step in. So I feel like this could create that kind of a shadow movement. Now, again, I created the Facing Delusions reading so that you can understand the complexity of the chart. I'll look at it in all the places where it shows delusion or the leaning towards, and the types of things you can do from that. Because it's complicated. People are complicated, and our experiences are formed by not only what we go through, and what we're exposed to, and what our family is, and whatever. It's also our chart. The astrology chart shows you where this stuff takes place and why, what the lessons are, and what you're supposed to do from it. So that's where I come in. I'll help you see that. And then, set it all up so that you can see and then know what to do from there. So, again, yeah, you're a Libra, and this will definitely be a strong theme. And I think when it comes to these sorts of things, it's you hit a crossroads at some point. It's either there was a point where you needed to take this uncomfortable lesson, learn from it, and then learn how to manifest what you did want, or it was just too difficult and you decided to, create a fantasy, something that's not real. And look, at the time it might have been necessary. That's the truth. Maybe you couldn't manifest it. And maybe it's just been prolonged. It's something where you decided, well, you're not good enough to have the things you want or whatever nonsense. But the reality is you are. It's just a matter of creating those consistencies and then bringing it into reality. So again, if you want to learn about manifestation, I have a reading for that. So you can manifest the life you want. But if it's just to understand where your delusions are and then what you can do from there, that's a perfect reading for it. Anyway, I hope that was interesting. I love this series, and I'll see you for the next one, next video.